Man, I want to talk about this real quick, man. Got a headache, man. Headache. It's all good. But I want to talk about this real quick. I seen a couple of things, and I'm like, yeah. Jaron Ennis is feeling the pressure of what it's like to be a superstar. He's feeling that pressure. He's feeling the pressure of what it's like to be I don't want to say in the shadows, but in the conversation when you have a rival, right? When you have a rival, Corey Lee Boxing, my brother, what's up, family? When you have rivals in the sport of boxing, there's a lot of pressure that's applied to you, okay? And Jaron Ennis is feeling that pressure now. He's feeling the pressure. I just seen the interview he did, and the interview he did with IFL TV, right? I can see all the pressure on Jaron Boots Ennis, all the pressure. And now he's getting a taste of what it's like when you have rivals and big names and things like that. They always going to be forever attached to you. And that's something that he has to get used to, and he's not used to it. Right? And because of his personality, that's why it's good to have certain members of team around you and things like that, because they Khalil Dre 619 said, "You sound crazy. Crawford don't need Boots. Boots need Crawford. That fight ain't going to happen." Huh? Who sound crazy? You can't be talking to me. He can't be talking to me. Cali Dre 619 can't be talking to me. No, he can't be talking to me because he can't be. Kelly, what's up? Alan Lamb, what's up? He can't be referring to. First of all, he don't even know what I'm talking about. That's number one. So you can't be talking to me. Coy Lee Boxing, what's up? Flat Out TV, what's up? King Grayson, now 7 grams. Maya Egypt, Peace Bless Queen. Cerebral One, Kevin Lau Sr., Tori, what's up? Ian Jessen, what's up? Mr. Jannar Hill, Delaney Fan Sports, Southwest Dice, what's up, family? Chris Legg, my brother, what's up? King Grayson, what's up, family? Jalen Hudson, woo, Peace Bless Queen. Southwest Dice, James Wilson, D-Boy Dad, what's up, family? Amari Davis, what's up, family? Mo T, A Trey, what's up? Mark Price, what's up? Jimmy Bernard, Des Deuce, Donnell Bell, what's up? Kevin Lamar, what's up? You missed the point, bro. He's not talking to me. He can't be. Can't be. There's no way. Larry Snow, what's up? Terry Lee, what's up? Sergio Rodriguez, what's up, family? Shogun 76, what's up, family? Ray Bar Pinata, what's up, family? Oh yeah, Jennifer confirmed that. Send it to me on Instagram. I'm just going responding to your thumbnail, okay? Well, this is the problem, my great brother. Let me say this, family. First of all, the thumbnail is showing Terence. What's there? What about the thumbnail saying that Terence Crawford needs Jaron Ennis? How did you take from this thumbnail that I have and say that this is me saying that Terence Crawford needs Jaron Ennis? Where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from? What about this thumbnail says that I'm saying that Terence Crawford needs Jaron Ennis? Joe Johnson, what's up, family? What about this? What about that thumbnail said to you, alarmed you to say, oh, he's saying Herbert Freeman, what's up? Ronald Scott, what's up? Sean Burley, what's up? Dogfight, what's up, family? Forrest Winston, what's up? Rel EM, what's up, family? James Baker, what's up? Darnell Mullerland, what's up? Albert Gomez, what's up? Natty Dank Brands, what's up, family? Trayvon Dupree, what's up? So what about that thumbnail? Creighton Brooks, what's up? Said that I'm saying that Terence Crawford, I'm confused. To the point where you put a jacket on me and don't even know what you're talking about. Take that into consideration. Instead of listening to what I'm saying, you jumped out the window on the thumbnail that I don't know how you came to the conclusion with the thumbnail that I was saying that. And I clearly said Terence Crawford's pressure. It doesn't, this title says Terence Crawford's pressure. Maybe I'm wrong. Terence Crawford pressure felt by Jaron Ennis now. That means Jaron Ennis is feeling the pressure of Terence Crawford. Doesn't that indicate that I'm saying that Jaron Ennis is feeling the pressure of Terence Crawford? So where did I say that Terence Crawford needs Jaron Ennis? We be too quick. You the one going with the narrative that Crawford's fighting Boots next. Even Timothy Bradley said he don't want. Bruh, hey, bro, I don't know if you slow. No disrespect. But I don't know if you slow or you don't comprehend well or you choosing not to comprehend well. I don't know which one is it. Michael Smith, what's up? But I've never said that he was fighting Jaron Ennis next. So why don't you just bow out and say, hey, I was wrong. I misspoke. My bad. It's just that simple. Just say you was wrong. You jumped out the window for no reason. You don't know what you're talking about. I never said that he was fighting. You just said I'm going with the narrative. You the one going with the narrative that Crawford's fighting Boots next. I never said that ever. Can anybody in this chat help Mr. Not So Smart Guy? Did anybody hear me say that Terence Crawford is fighting Jaron Boots Ennis next? At any point in time? Did you see me make a video saying Crawford is fighting Ennis next? Did you see me say that? You, sir, need to pay attention. I know it says pay attention. P-A-Y, but it's actually free. And just like Tim Bradley said, he didn't realize what I was saying. So you jumped out the window not paying attention because you didn't comprehend correctly. He said, I watched Tim Bradley and he called you out for saying that. You are not very bright. Didn't you not see Tim Bradley say he misspoke? Not so smart guy? So you went off of secondhand knowledge and didn't even see it yourself. $1 Trillion Dream Deuce, what's up? You didn't even see it yourself. You didn't even choose to do your own homework. You didn't choose to use your own brain. And you didn't see Tim Bradley say, hey, I misspoke. I just read that. He read the title wrong as well. Dummy. And I put a question mark on the title. And the question was, would Turkey Al-Sheikh pay Terence Crawford $50 million to fight Jaron Ennis? And I said no. But you didn't pay attention. And here you are, instead of just saying, hey, bro, I was wrong and listening, here you are putting a jacket on me that don't fit and still don't even know what you're talking about. Euphobia Day, what's up? I actually said in the video, Not So Smart Guy, that it does nothing for Terence Crawford to fight Jaron Ennis. Duh. Now go somewhere and trip over your own shoelaces. I know your type. You the type to put your left shoe on your right foot shoe on your left foot, but then tie the shoelaces from one shoe to the other and wonder why you can't walk straight. That's what happens. The Malt Network, what's up, family? Maddie, what's up? You people it's just bizarre, bro. It's just bizarre, bro. It's absolutely bizarre. Instead of saying, "Hey, bro, oh, my fault," you gonna keep pushing it though. You gonna keep pushing it. Cecilia, peace of blessings, Queen. You gonna keep pushing the envelope. Instead of just saying, "Hey, bro, I ain't see the video." You ain't see the video. This is why it's dangerous for people to have platforms. Because see, shout out to my brother Tim Bradley. He didn't listen to the video and he read the title wrong. Right? And so you took that, Blue, you full of that nose candy tonight, acting like you hang around Michael Irvin. Okay. I've never done that a day in my life. And here they go with the insults instead of saying, "Yo, you know what? I was wrong, my guy." Just say you was wrong. Instead of trying to insult me, you just making yourself look even more silly. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. You just make yourself look even more silly. Instead of just saying, "Hey, bro, you know what? My fault. I was wrong. I didn't know that." That's it. That's all. It's just that simple. Rafael Vega, what's up? It's just that simple. Jeremy 2684, what's up, family? It's just that simple. Hey, bro, you know what? I was wrong. My fault. I ain't pay attention. I ain't know that. It's just that simple. No, y'all got to continue with the no, because you wrong, brother. You're wrong. Period. You didn't pay attention. You got your information secondhand. You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't listen tonight. You couldn't comprehend the title. You can't comprehend this thumbnail at all. So you can't see colors very well. You don't comprehend. You don't read well. I'm starting to wonder what grade did you finish, brother? You can't read pictures. You can't read colors. You can't read sentences. I'm confused. You said this thumbnail. You going off this thumbnail. What about the thumbnail said that I said Terence Crawford needed Jaron Ennis? The title says Terence Crawford's pressure is being felt by Jaron Ennis, meaning Jaron Ennis is feeling the pressure of Terence Crawford's aura. And you said, "Oh, see, no, Terence Crawford don't need Jaron Ennis. What are you talking about?" Bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. You make yourself sound ridiculous. Anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. So, like I said, Jaron Ennis, I seen an interview that he did, right? And Jaron Ennis, we got 300 people here and we don't even have 100 likes. How? Where do they do that at? Smash the like button. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Fred and Tara, what's up, family? So, like I said, man, Jaron Ennis, I seen an interview. He's getting annoyed by the questions. Hunt for photos, what's up? Jaron Ennis is getting annoyed by the Terence Crawford's questions continue to come up. And in an interview with IFL TV, he says, they asked him about Terence Crawford. Eddie Hearn saying you could be the next Terence Crawford. He didn't even want to say Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world. Bro, at this point in time, right, this is why you're getting the critique and the criticism, brother. It's just like the dude that was just here, right? Just get ahead of it. Just stop, right? The whole entire world understands Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world, and everybody has their own opinion. The dude asks Jaron Ennis a simple question. The entire world, after Terence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez, the entire world of boxing believes that he's the pound for pound best fighter in the world. And one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time. What's your thoughts? Do you believe that? He says, huh? What you mean? You didn't understand that question? LD Giles Jr., what's up? The reporter simply asks him, after Terence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez, the whole world thinks he's pound for pound number one and arguably the greatest fighter in history. Do you think that's where he stands? In other words, where do you place Terence Crawford today after he beat Canelo? DJ Say So, what's up? And he says, I don't understand the question. What? And then you wonder why people saying you hating on Terence Crawford. This is why. First you say you didn't watch the fight. I believe you. Right? Michael Smith, what's up? I believe you. But now you saying, your dad is saying, hey, Terence Crawford is that dude. Everybody around, then you like, huh? I don't know. Then the dude says it again, repeats it. He says, I guess so. He number one or wherever you want to put him, whatever you said. What? Then he says you beat the cash cow, so I guess yeah. What? That sounds ridiculous, brother. It sounds ridiculous. What do you mean you don't understand the question? What do you mean you don't know if he's the... Do you think Terence Crawford is the number one fighter in the world after he beat Canelo? Yes or no? Well, I guess if he beat the cash cow. See, this is the problem. This is the problem that fighters have. Kenneth Neal, what's up? And this is why they don't like to do interviews. Because they're not media savvy. 619 Cali Factor, what's up? They're not media savvy, right? Marquavian Black, what's up? Y'all know Jaron Ennis is my guy. I call him the Phenom. But this is ridiculous, bro. All you got to do is say yes or no. Is he? Do you think Terence Crawford is the best in the world after the fight? Simba Mabufu, what's up? Yes or no? Well, I guess so. I guess he's number one or whatever. Bro, now it's sounding ridiculous. Now it's starting to sound ridiculous. Harvey M, what's up, Femi? John Muhammad, what's up? Supreme RA Almighty Official, what's up? It's sounding ridiculous, bro. And anybody around him, truth be told, would say, bro, this is sounding ridiculous now. Now you don't even understand the question. Because, see, here's the thing. This is what fighters need to understand. Right? Is that historically, this is the way the sport operates. This is Michael James 616. What's up? This is how the sport of boxing operates. And if you're not a student of the sport, you will get chewed up and ate. You will get chewed up and spit out. Here's the thing. All fighters need to know tutorials and lessons on boxing and boxing history. There needs to be that structure. You need to understand you ain't the only one. So he says, hey, I ain't nobody Terence Crawford. I'm just Jaron Ennis. Cool. I get it. I understand. You're not Terence Crawford. You're Jaron Ennis. When you go through every fight in history, there is a fighter who will always be linked to another fighter. That is unavoidable. Floyd Mayweather, after beating Oscar De La Hoya, has been linked to Manny Pacquiao and vice versa for the remainder of his career. Muhammad Ali was linked to Joe Frazier. Sugar Ray Leonard was linked to Roberto Duran and Tommy Hearns. Not so much Marvin Hagler, But Tommy Hearns and Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard was linked to them. You can't escape that. That's just the way the cookie crumbles in the sport of boxing. Riddick Bowe, although he never fought him, his career, he was linked to Lennox Lewis. That's why he and Lennox Lewis still have tension today. Mike Tyson was linked to Evander Holyfield and vice versa. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, they're going to be linked to each other forever, whether they fight each other or not. It just happens that way. Barrera and Eric Morales, they're linked to one another. It just is what it is. And if you don't understand that history about boxing, you say you watch boxing in the old fights, then you should understand this. It's nothing to get annoyed about. Let me tell you something. Jaron Boots Ennis, my guy. Let me inform you. Now you know what it feels like to be Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. Because no matter what Errol Spence did, and no matter what Terence Crawford did, who they was fighting and what they was doing, the question was always Terence Crawford to Errol Spence and Errol Spence to Terence Crawford, brother. It's always been that way. It's right now. Tank Davis can't get away from the Shakur Stevenson question. And Shakur can't get away from the Tank Davis questions. It is what it is. They got linked to each other. Once Devin Haney outgrew that and moved on, they got linked to each other. It just is what it is. Destiny Black, the queen in the building in Super Chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. She said radio fight tomorrow is going to be a cherry pick going wrong. Lima's going to do really good against radio. I'm hearing a lot of people say that. I've been studying this dude, Queen, and I meant to hit you back. I apologize. I've been studying this dude, and this dude is susceptible. He's tailor-made for Boots. He's tailor-made. Jesse R., my brother in Super Chat, salute. Blue, salute to you, family. He's tailor-made, man. He gets hit with uppercuts. He's slow. I think this dude is tailor-made for Boots. I mean, again, anything can happen. I was surprised I see my brother GHB, my brother Greg Hackett, said that he think Boots going to get dropped in this fight. And I'm like, man, this dude is slow to me, man. I might be missing something. Greg is an expert. You know what I'm saying? I could be missing something, but this dude looks slow. He's strong. He reminds me of Jason Rosario. He reminds me a lot of Jason Rosario, Banana Rosario. I just don't see the athletic ability. Bronx OG, what's up, family? Johnny Allegan, what's up? I just don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. I just think that this dude is. I think Boots will see his punches coming. Cobain too greedy live. He said Greg just talking. I mean, Greg said he wasn't trolling. Greg will troll. He'll tell you when he's trolling. But he said he wasn't trolling, man. He said that he was being. DJ Senji, what's up? Donnell Bell, what's up? Greg will tell you when he's trolling. You know what I'm saying? But he said he wasn't trolling. He said that he think Boots could get dropped and then get up and then commence to putting the whipping on board. Shamar Clark, what's up? Demon Brown, what's up? So yeah, man. Jaron Ennis has to just get used to the idea that you link to Terence Crawford. Your style, your skill set, it puts people in the mindset of Terence Crawford. And then, you know, the way things unfolded up until today, it just is what it is. You got to get used to that, bro. Can't get annoyed by it, and you can't. You make yourself seem. You come off as bitter. Mr. Holmes, what's up? Yeah, Boots is linked to Virgil. Can't avoid those questions. So you come off as bitter, bro. Just say, bro, do you think Terence Crawford is the best fighter in the world? To say, yeah, I guess so. That just sounds ridiculous, bro. NHD Productions, what's up? It sounds ridiculous. It's just like somebody asks Sugar Ray. Imagine Tommy Hearns when he was asked about Sugar Ray. He'd be like, is Sugar Ray the best fighter in the world outside of yourself? And he'd be like, yeah, well, I guess if you want to say that, bro, come on, man. You understand? EMS, what's up, Femi? It just comes off wrong, bro. You gotta correct that, bro. Pound for pound, what's up? Uh 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 why I don't know. I don't get it. Timothy 7 Deuce 688, what's up? I don't get why he just don't give Terence Crawford his credit. It's not like Terence Crawford was ducking you, bro. That's the thing I don't get. Money Maserati, what's up? I don't get it. Because it's not like I don't know Terence Crawford. I don't know why he just seems to have a gripe against Terence Crawford, bro, and I don't get it. L Dub Boxing, the boxing plug in the building. He said Boots is linked to Karen. Ironically, Karen is fighting on the zone tomorrow. Oh, Karen is on that card too? Really? Yeah, man. L Dub, like, you know what I'm saying? L Dub, did you see Eddie Hearn? I wanted to see if you did a video about that. Eddie Hearn saying Boots is still weight drain. I'm like, bro, that's diabolical, bro. That's diabolical. Destiny Black, the queen in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. I knew she was coming. She said the most era thing for me is saying radio is on the same level as Bud. They fight nothing alike. Radio still licking the windows on the short button. Now Karen has his own card in Europe. Okay. Oh, I'm going to check that out. It must be early, huh? Destiny, I knew she was going to go in. I knew she was going to go in. Yeah, and the thing is, the more you watch them, the less you see them fight alike. The less you see the similarities. That's true. The more you watch them fight, the more the older Terence Crawford gets, and more Jaron Ennis fights, the less they fight alike. No, you ain't done. She told me, okay, I'm done. No, you ain't. You know you got more. Dorian Brown, what's up, Blue? That's the problem with us. We each other worst enemies. It's sad. Yeah, bro, it truly is, bro. I don't get it, bro. But I wanted to say this too, right? Born Rich, what's up? I was thinking about this. And shout out to my brother L Dub Boxing. Mr. Big Play Brave, what's up? For keeping me updated. I was thinking, I don't think Jack Don, what's up? Mark Wonderly, what's up? I don't think Keith Thurman and DT, what's up, family, and Fundora was selling. And I think that they understood this fight ain't selling. This is doing bad. And Trianal Dream Deuce, what's up? Ronnie Miller Jr., what's up? A Beezy, what's up? I think that because L Dub dropped the info on me, and then when L Dub dropped the info on me, I'm seeing more people saying, who was it? Oh, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn says he's hearing that Fundora and what's his name? Fundora and Keith Thurman is moving to Pacquiao fight January 24th. And I'm like, bro, L Dub just told me that. Eddie Hearn is now saying it. And I'm like, if Fundora just got hurt and they just informing us today, now maybe he got hurt a couple of days ago and they just not informing. Guillermo Maldonado, what's up? Or whatever that may be the case. L Dub, did Fundora get hurt today or we just found out today? Because I know you know. Curtis Robinson, what's up? Claymore still alive? Kenneth Neal, what's up? Right? So if Fundora got hurt today or yesterday, how in the world have they already decided to put it on the undercard? It went from the main event fight to going to the undercard and already giving us a date and location? He said they said it happened a few days ago. That's why they canceled the virtual media press conference the other day. Okay, because I'm starting to think, L Dub, it wasn't selling, and I'm starting to think that they like, hey, this ain't doing good, and we should just go ahead and move it to this undercard. John J. Doe, what's up? Chris, like these dudes, Phipps and man, if I on the zone are getting it in. Oh, there's a fight on the zone. I'm gonna have to watch that. Motown 909, what's up? Fundora and Thurman was pay per view. Now they're gonna be on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao, and that's convenient. That's super convenient that it's on the undercard of Manny Pacquiao. When Keith Thurman said, "I don't want to be no," Keith Thurman just did an interview, and Keith Thurman said, "I'm not interested in being on the undercard." When he said that His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh offered him a deal, he said, "I'm not interested in being on the undercard." Money Maserati, appreciate you, family. Will do, family. That's what he said. Tough stuff, 7 do 7. What's up? So I think now they conveniently moved it quickly to the undercard in January because it wasn't selling. He need to go with Turkey. Dennis Ashby, what's up, family? I think that they conveniently moved it because it wasn't selling. Javon Summers, appreciate you, family. Mark Fralin, what's up? I think they conveniently moved it because it wasn't selling. It wasn't selling. It wasn't doing well. And they like, yo, you know what? We're gonna need to move this to a later date. That's what I think happened. I think that they was like, bro, we're gonna have to move this to another date because it ain't doing well. And conveniently, If it happened a couple of days, like L Dub said, it happened a couple of days ago. So conveniently, they moved it from that date to the undercard. That fast to January 24th. Yeah. So I think that it wasn't doing well, and they like, yo, you know what? This ain't doing so well, and hey man, I need every Fred and Tara. What's up? I just saw your name, Terence. What's up, family? Fred Mayer. I need everybody send their prayers to Fred Mayer. I think he had his daughter told me that he was sick. He was having some health issues, man. So everybody sending prayers to Fred Mayer as well, man. Yeah, that model Trillion Dollar Dream Deuce, that whole model is over with, man. It's done. It's over with, bro. It's cooked. It's cooked, bro. Lou Hinton, what's up, family? Eugene Pearson, what's up? Yeah, that whole model is cooked, bro. That whole model is cooked. And we gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? We already know, Destiny. We already know. Maddie, salute in the super chat. Are you excited to see Boots at 154? I am. I'm just not excited to see him against Usima Lima. Another thing is when Eddie Hearn is saying that he didn't want to fight. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water. He ain't want to fight. He that Bakram Matali turned him down. I don't know how true that is, bro. Eddie Hearn said Bakram Matali turned down Jaron Ennis, and I'm like, bro. uh, I hope that was my water. It ain't taste like it. They ain't taste like my water. Tastes like that was my daughter's water. And I think L Dub told me something about that though. The sports guy, what's up, family? Southwest Dice, what's up? If I'm not mistaken, L Dub told me something about that. La Jessica, where you been at, Queen? Peace, blessings. Joshua Olsen, what's up? But I think that I need y'all to get the likes to 400, man. Come on, man. Get them likes up to 400. He said he drank the last of yours earlier. Yeah, no, but I had two. I had this one. See, I write my name on it because my kids is now on this health tip and they be drinking my waters. So my wife buy these waters for me in cases, in whole cases, bro. Right? Let me show you. She buys me cases. Look, cases of water, man. My wife buys me cases of water because I drink 4 of these a day. I drink 4 of those a day. 4 is a gallon of water. It's a gallon of water. 4 of those is a gallon of water. So I drink 4 of those, and then I drink. I be drinking just little water here and there. These little waters she be buying for the kids. But the kids, so now I put my name on it. See, blue. Blue. Right? Because my kids is on this health kick now. And they be dipping into my water. And now it'd be a bottle here. You know, they kids, so they don't be finishing the whole bottle, and I'm be like, is that my bottle? The other day, I'm like, bro, I gotta go to the bathroom, man. So much. And I'm like, bro, why I keep feeling like I drink my water, but it look like I ain't drink it? Because I'm drinking, they leaving their water on the counter with mine, so I'm drinking mine and drinking theirs. Bro, I must have drank 2 gallons of water the other day. I'm like, oh, nah. I'm like, oh, nah. So now I put my name on it for multiple reasons. So now I know if they wasting my waters, because they like, I want to drink the water you drinking. Okay, no problem. They want to drink the water I'm drinking, no problem. Drink the water though. They don't. That's the problem, man. Yeah, Destiny. My household do the same thing, bro. I started getting the gallons again. Yeah, bro. They get you, bro. They get you every time. So now I put my name on it. But the little ones, sometimes I take the little ones, you know what I mean, and they leave those around. Now the little ones be like, I'm like, bro, my kids is they something else, bro. So yeah, man, I'm starting to think that they moved that fight because it wasn't selling. Not so much that it was they moved it because he got injured. Destiny said, Blue, you missed my chat. Super chat or did I? I did. Salute to the Queen, Destiny Black in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. See, told you she wasn't done. Blue, please tell these people this isn't radio first fight at 154. He has 5 or 7 fights at 54 already. Radio is a habitual liar. Uh, Yo, why'd you call it, man, a habitual liar? Destiny is something else. After Keith Thurman just did this whole interview talking about Turkey offered me some great money, but I don't want to fight on the undercard. LOL, he lies constantly. That's because he's a hey, I know one thing. Keith can sell a fight. Yeah, but he ain't selling. People ain't buying, man. That's the problem. Porto African, what's up, family? People ain't buying, bro. That's what it is. So I think that, they moved that fight purposely. And Jaron Ennis just got to understand this is what comes along with the sport of boxing when you have and under the spotlight of certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? When you are linked to certain fighters, it just is what it is. Well, you can't say you don't know if Crawford is one or two. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here. That medicine be making my vision a little blurry. Can't see the chat too clear. OSL, what's up, family? Alan MK13, what's up? So yeah, man, I'm interested to see how these things all unfold and play out, man. But yeah, that was my point. I just wanted to make that point because I'm like, bro, just say that you feel like Crawford is he the best fighter in the world or not? Yeah, that's what I've been doing, Queen. That's what I've been doing, Queen. That's why I forgot to hit you, but I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you tomorrow if that's better. Yeah, that medicine worked quick. Boy, I can't see the letters are starting to get blurry. I am. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I'm gonna get some rest, man. I'm gonna come on tomorrow. Khadija A Hall Media. Hello, how y'all doing? Peace and blessings, Queen. Am I streaming the fight tomorrow? I might. I'm gonna see what Clay doing. I'm gonna see what Clay talking about. Y'all see what the Queen said? She said, "No, you're not. You're going to rest." Guess I'm gonna be resting tomorrow. But Jessica, blessings, Queen. I appreciate y'all, man, coming through, starting up, holding me down, and showing me love, man. Let me get out of here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Oh, Clay streaming. I'm gonna just watch Clay then. I'm gonna chill back and watch Clay. Victor Griffin, what's up, family? Salute. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man.